Hey guys, today's a new video, and yeah, so it's gonna be a very long video. So first and foremost, as you can see, I do have Otsutsuki Kaguya. Now, she's only silver, I mean bronze, unfortunately. I came out on number 4 in the auction, which kind of sucks, but I mean, it's alright, I suppose. Could be worse. So yeah, I have that now, and I'm gonna be showcasing her and a bunch of other people. But first and foremost, it's a Raikage event. Killer Bee's going reborn, so that's happening basically. Um, the the recharge itself is actually fairly generous. If you recharge high amounts, you're gonna get a lot of just a lot of relife keys. The consumption, it's okay. I mean, it could be worse, but I mean, it's not the greatest. It's basically just stuff for like killer bee and stuff like that. Apart from that, not much else to tell. The recharge itself, if you recharge quite a bit, you can get packages, which you can select to get either the combination card with killer bee and the fourth Raikage, which is called AB combo card, or you can select and get like the tier 5 items, I believe, for killer bee or the Raikage, which is fairly decent, I suppose. I mean, it says select either 2 packages or a skill or a combo card fragment. And every recharge 20 gold, you're gonna get a relife key every 220. So if you recharge, let's say that you recharge like the maximum that you can recharge today and still get rewards 30k, you're going to get a bunch of keys, essentially 100 plus keys, and then a bunch of other keys on top of that for just recharging as the reward. And you're also going to get like the AB combo card. You're going to get a bunch of shit basically. This is, if you're into heavy spending, as in very, very heavy spending, this is probably be one of the best times to recharge because A, you get a very insane amount of relife keys, an almost stupid amount. Just looking at it right here, just from the rewards that you get for recharging, you get, let's see, at the max, you get, let's see, 90, that's about 110, 100 and 110 plus 135 keys just from the rewards, not counting on top of the other keys that you would get just for recharging. So yeah, you get a bunch of shit basically for recharging during this event. Consumption, like I said, is not the greatest. It's just items for like A and B. The event trial is back. Sorry, Naruto. It actually should be the, yeah, see, the hunt for the Atos is back. And apparently the Might Guy trial is back also. So for those of you trying to get Might Guy, there you go. Otherwise, when it comes to this particular event, there isn't that much anything special. Just Killer Bee, basically. That's really about it. But yeah, so let me finish actually training up Kaguya, because she's only level 100, and I'm gonna need a lot of Toad Sages to train her up. I think I already dropped 190 in her. I'm gonna have to do another 100 at the very least, because I'm gonna also train up the other Kaguya. Also, this Kaguya here in particular, this is what you got from the Otsutsuki fragments right over here. Let me go and show you. That's what you got from these, if I can find it fast enough. That's what you got from these. Let me... And right about now, yeah, see, that's what you get from these, the badge of Otsutsuki. That's what you get from it. That's how you get those. Basically, you use it and it transforms into one of these cards. And this one can actually go quite far. It can be fairly powerful. It can go all the way up to gold, believe it or not. But you actually need more than, essentially more of the sealed Kaguya. Essentially more Otsutsuki fragments. You can get one per day from the Ninja World War, just getting to stage 100, and you can get some from the National War, which, I mean, I'm not participating in, so I can't really involve myself in it. But yeah, so I'm gonna be upgrading a bunch of shit, so just tapping to fucking get XP for these bitches. Yeah, so keep in mind that I just equipped all of her items, and that's it. I'm upgrading her up to level 105. Well, level 106 because of the nature of the card. but it's about 10 million CP regardless, just with her items. I haven't even gone ahead and like turned them into tier 5. Part of my reward for being number 4 in the auction, I actually got 2 tier 5 items I get to choose to get. So it's gonna be nice getting to select those two. Okay, there we go. Should be it. So there she is, level 105. She also actually has a new skill, not skill, but a new what do you call it? A new bloodline. It's this one right here. I do believe that Madara has this one, although I'm probably wrong when it comes to that. She has a lot of bloodlines, actually, to be perfectly honest. She has Reincarnation, she has Yang, she has Spore, she has Yin release, she has Genjutsu, Earth release, a bunch of stuff, basically. So I can already see some unique skills that I can put on her. Unfortunately, I can't do the same thing that I do with Zetsu and put on the Yin Yang release, which kind of sucks, but I mean it's kind of almost expected at the same time because Zetsu is just basically a copy. It's not the real thing, whereas this should be the real thing. But yeah, just look at that CP already. 10.5 million CP. Also, so for the collections, those of you who are perceptive, I guess, Ancient Fall now works with the sealed Kaguya, and it also works with Zetsu. So you can get a very big, hefty bonus to CP if you have these two. Diamond Zetsu obviously will do fine, and I'm not quite sure whether you need, the unsealed Kaguya works, Kaguya Otsutsuki. But either way, if you have Kaguya Otsutsuki, you probably have the sealed Kaguya. So that's actually a very big, nice CP boost. I think I got about 1 million CP just from that. Yeah, that's really all there is to that in particular. So yeah, okay, she's level 106, and let me go ahead and yeah, so see, these are her items: the six-path robe, the Eye of the Moon, the six-path horn, the ash bone Otsutsuki, Byakugan Otsutsuki. Fortunately, as far as I can tell, none of them actually give any what do you call it, any skills, which is really disappointing, to be perfectly honest. But I'm sure that when they release skills for this card in particular, the passive and active skills would just be stupidly overpowered. Right now I'm trying to get this bloodline on her because it is by far her most powerful bloodline. I'm not quite sure what to call it. I'd say the Rinnegan, Sharingan, but I'm not quite sure whether that would be appropriate or correct. So, but as you can see, it gives her 20k HP, 20k Genjutsu defense, and then a bunch of Genjutsu stats. I'll go ahead and test out the skill soon, fairly soon. Keep in mind that the skill that I have, the version I have of it is, at the very least, is not the most powerful version of it. The one that's the most powerful version of it is the one that's with the gold Kaguya. And the gold Kaguya I can easily see going up to a good 15 20 mil even, simply because she has the same thing as the Sixth Path of Pain, where the tier 5 items have a lot more CP than the tier 4 items. Right now I have all of her tier 4 items, and I can choose to get 2 tier 5 items. But tier 5 items have a lot more CP, basically, like a stupid amount more. Easily 500,000 more CP than their tier 4 counterparts. So this Kaguya at the very least can still go another 1 million at the bare minimum. But as you can see, 1.9 million, and keep in mind that all of these items are level 0. I haven't upgraded them at all. The bonuses, even at tier 5, are still fairly good. It's 11k Genjutsu attack, and then 50k HP. 90k Genjutsu attack, 80k HP, 24k hits, 50k Taijutsu attack, 90k hit, 180 tenacity, and then 100 extra k hits for the Byakugan Otsutsuki. I'm going to be checking the tier 5 version to see which one gives even more bonuses, but either way, the bonuses themselves right here are fairly good. Silver enhancement, they're fine. I mean, it's not the best, but it's not the worst either. Yeah, I mean, it could be a lot worse when it comes to her items. The reason I haven't, like, just gone and spammed, max enhance is because I don't have that much silver. I might have enough silver for, like, 1 more or 2 more, level 105s, for items straight away, but I don't have that much silver because I haven't really been doing the Ninja World War, which I'm gonna have to start doing again. But yeah, so okay, we got that, and I should probably upgrade her at the very least a little bit. Let's see. So I'll be explaining both of their skills in depth soon enough. I'll also be showcasing like Diamond Minato. I have all of his skills except for the most important ones. Yeah, it's gonna be a doozy. Okay, so oh yeah, as you can see, I do have distant protection now. It's fairly powerful. It's not the greatest though. My Kushina is fairly weak actually. So let me go ahead and scroll to the right and get a okay, there we go, Cursular Wrath off of these guys because I need it very quickly. And there we go. Okay, so let's put that on. Okay, we already put one on her, and we're putting one on her. So like I said, the skills are different for Sealed and the actual Kaguya. So the actual Kaguya has the Mugen Tsukiyomi 1 style, and you can actually have just Mugen Tsukiyomi. That's the one that purple card has. It's not as accurate as a 1 style. The most accurate one is the 3 style, which just gives you a very high probability of getting the effect to work. So the effect that this one has is basically controls all enemies for 30 rounds. It deals true damage with Genjutsu attributes to all enemies, and you have a general probability. So it's not the greatest, not the worst though. It's still better than the purple card version, which is just probability. So general probability is slightly better. Obviously, the best one is the 3 style, but the 1 style is fine as well, I suppose. And this one is Byakugan Genjutsu. Basically, deal Genjutsu damage to all enemies and probability cause Genjutsu effect, general attack, trigger, equipment, skill, and passive not have effect for 2 rounds. Basically, it's just a weakened version of the Tsukiyomi. Not Tsukiyomi, of the Mangekyo Kamui. What it does, it kind of just stops unique skills from working, passive actives, weapons. It stops them from working for 2 rounds, and it's not a guaranteed thing. It's a maybe thing. And then obviously we have Zetsu over here with all this crap. But let me go ahead and take this off, Zetsu off, and just use. Oh, whoops! I took off the wrong one. Gets a little confusing when you have like 3 different Kaguyas. So okay, here we go. We have that, and there we go. The Kaguya, the sealed Kaguya at the very least, it's not slouching at all when it comes to CP. It has 4.3 million CP with only her 4 items, considering that the other one has 5 items. But yeah, I mean, the stats are relatively the same. Obviously, the unsealed one has more hit, more HP, a lot more of everything. But the sealed one, it's still fairly decent. Let's see. So let's do Inazami's activation. Obviously, these two are going to lose, but it's going to give us a nice way to test out the enemy stuff with making sure that. And see, like I said, it's a weakened version of the Kamui for the sealed, and I'm not quite sure what's up with this oh, okay, I think it might just be a permanent oh my, it's a permanent stun for the rest of the battle, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, this is really OP if you think about it, especially the gold one, because the gold one has a lot higher chance of pulling this off. So yeah, it just it just makes it so they can't do anything. They can't attack you, nothing at all. Once it hits them, that's really all, that's the end game. They can't move, they can't attack, nothing will trigger. They are just there. But as you can see, the probability of actually getting the entire team, especially with the version that I have, is rather low. It's still fairly powerful, don't get me wrong, but it's still a fairly low chance of actually it working. As you can see, this time it didn't get a single one of them. Oh, it got just one of them out of 6, so 1 out of 6 is bare minimum, I suppose. Let's see the second try. So the damage it does is not the best, but the actual debuff is very, very good because of its ability to essentially just stun lock the enemy. Fortunately, this does not work in the Ninja World War. As far as I can tell, it does say in the description that it will not work in the Ninja World War. So this is really just a stunner for your normal battles, I suppose, for like when you're battling enemies and it's PvP basically. It's a little disappointing, I suppose, because like I said, I really was expecting more unique skills to come up with, like the the tier 4 items, but I mean, this is well enough. It's a very good CP card. It's 10 million right now. Well, nearly 11 million right now. So it could be better. But let me go ahead and look up the items, the tier 5 items themselves. I also got the True 6 Tomo Renengan, the True Flying Thunder God Kunai, the True 10 Hands Longsword. All of them tier 2, so that's going to be interesting. But let me, like I said, let me go ahead and find the tier 5 items. So the 6-Path Rogue gives you 550k HP and then 100k Genjutsu attack. The Horn itself gives you 500k HP, 24k hit, 50k Taijutsu attack. So the 6-Path Horn might be slightly better. No, actually, I think the 6-Path Robe still gives you just a little more HP, and that means CP. The Byakugan, it's okay. It gives you a lot of hit, but not a whole lot of other bonuses. Ash Bones. Oh, 90k hits, and then that tenacity is sure useful. Okay, the Eye of the Moon. I think the two I'm gonna use the tier 5 items on are the tier 5 certificates on are gonna be the Eye of the Moon tier 5 and the, what do you call it, the robe, because those appear to be the best ones when it comes to CP. Yeah, okay, so that's what I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna, let's see how much. Okay, so it's at 11, well, basically 11 million CP at this point. So let me go ahead. It's the Eye of the Moon that I'm gonna upgrade. See, I only have 2 certificates, so Eye of the Moon. That brought me up to 11. Oh crap! Okay, that's actually quite a bit. And then the other one is gonna be. It should be the robe, I believe. And let's see. Okay, yeah, see, that brought me up to 12 million CP. So I went from 11 to 12 million CP with just those tier 5 items. If I had more, like if I had all the tier 5 items, ability to get all the tier 5 items, like get all these to tier 5, I would easily have another 2.5 million minimum. So the level, not level, but let me find it. The Atsutsu, this one right here. So the gold Atsutsu, the gold Kaguya, its bare minimum CP is 12.3 million. So on top of that, so taking into account all of the items, which would give her a good 700k CP minimum, I'd say. And let's be conservative and say 500k CP each item. So 5 times 5 essentially, so 2.5 million. So that's a 14 million CP card right there, and then plus whatever collection bonuses that you have on top of reinforcements and all that crap. I'd say you easily have a card that's 18 minimum, bare minimum CP card. Then obviously you upgrade it and all that. But yeah, it's a fairly decent card. This is the one that I have, the Copper Otsutsuki, and my bonus is just for having her in my team, made her grow up to like 9 million. And then plus all of her items, tier 4 got her up to 11 million essentially, and then plus the tier 5 items that got her up to another million. So that's 12 million CP just for having Kaguya like this, and she could be a lot more powerful. Just to give you an idea. Let me go ahead and find her. If I were to have her in her next stage, I would have her at 14 million CP, and that, which is, I'd say, fairly decent at the very least. It's a little unfortunate because I was actually kind of hoping that she would replace my Sixth Path of Pain. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen at the moment. So this is my full team right now. Yeah. See, the Sixth Path of Pain is my weakest right now at 13.4 million. Which is fairly good. It's just not the strongest. Oh, no, it's Kakashi's my weakest. My bad. Huh. If I can get her higher than Kakashi. Let's see. So Zetsu. No. No. Let's see, where's Obito? Obito. And then we need Sixth Path of Pain. Okay, Sixth Path of Pain. So it's... And then we need Power of Two Eyes. And then finally... Heritage of Kage. There we go. Let's see, that's 87.3, and this is 86.6. Could probably go ahead and switch it up a little bit, so let me do that. And let me move that over here, move this over here, move this over here. Actually, I should probably put that there. Let's see if I can get her higher up. Kusarigama, lightweight pants, and then Shushin's stuff. That's only 12.4. I think my Kakashi's 13 points. Yeah, it's 13. I could probably actually still go higher with this, actually. Nah, she's just not strong enough to make my team, unfortunately. Barely missing the mark. Well, I'm going to be testing that later, actually, to see how much I can upgrade her by. But, reminds me, let me go ahead and find my Diamond Minato, because I now have all of his items, so I no longer need to put on that item on him. So there we go, for Hokage's cloak. Fourth Hokage's cloak, tier 5. Fourth Hokage's cloak. And there we go, tier 5. Let's see. So that gives me... Release Flying Thunder God second step Rasengan after the unique skill. Release Rasengan twice on the line, knock up any opposite enemy, and the line hit to take effect. Well, that's pretty cool. So let me go ahead and enhance this to the max. And see, I very nearly ran out of silver. Let me check my other team. Yeah, see, 86.5 million CP. Let's see. Let me enhance this. It's funny because all of these are like level 105. Shirama cells. Yeah, see, here's the True Flying Thunder God, Kunai. Tier 2. It's 71k, 76k ninjutsu attack, 103k stamina. It gives Minato or Tobirama 86k ninjutsu attack, 65k HP, and then releases the Flying Thunder God slash at the end of the round, which is fairly good. Which reminds me, I need to showcase the other card. That's actually pretty decent, 87.8 million. Fairly sure if I were to upgrade her more. Let's see. Yeah, see, I ran out of gold already. I mean, silver. Now I'm down to like 74k. How much did that upgrade though? So it's decent actually for some CP. Let's see, how much would this be now? Silver enhance. That's okay. I mean, could be better. Let's see, that's the one I want to enhance though. Let's see, 12.6. See, million CP. Okay, yeah, see. She doesn't just quite make my team just yet. If there's another auction, I'm probably gonna try to get 4th place or get number 1 again. Try to get 4th place again or go for number 1. And that would make me a little bit stronger. Not by a whole lot, but it would definitely get me to 80 to 90 million CP instead of being stuck at 80 million right now, like I am right now. Which reminds me, I should actually showcase the other card. So we're gonna take this off very quickly. Take that off, and I'm actually gonna showcase. Let me go ahead and scroll. Distant protection, actually. Let me go to scrolls for a second because I should have Kushina's new skill. Well, not new skill, but her skill now, as part of the reward for having her diamond essentially. So let's see. I should have gotten that. Let's see. So Minato. Oh, I got that skin too. It actually looks pretty badass. Yeah, see, I should have gotten the passive skill 8 trigram ceiling style Kushina. Let me try to find it inside my See, this is my Kushina at the moment. She's not particularly powerful though. I did manage to get her diamond though. If I could find her, that would be awesome. Let's see, Tsunade, Shisui, Sasuke, Hinata, Nagato. Oh, here we go. See, she's only 3 million CP. Not very high. I do have all her tier 5 items though. So it's actually pretty cool. Let me add in her bloodline. Medicine. Medicine. It should be Uzumaki spirals. Wind release, taijutsu, spiral, medicine. I'm actually wondering maybe Madara and Waterface. Madara and Kaguya can actually use the same skill. Let me go ahead and scroll to the left. Fatal weapons, palm attack, Kotomo Tsukami. Yeah, see, it doesn't say what this. I think this is supposed to be the skill for Kaguya, but it was never named or mentioned or anything. It's because it's like a weird portal. But yeah, it should be times 7. I think that should be the skill for Kaguya, but like I said, there's no way to. Yeah, it definitely looks like that's supposed to be the skill for Kaguya. See, it says Yang and then Yin release times 4, and then this is the passive skill, but they haven't released it for whatever reason, I would assume. They're probably gonna try to release it later, just to get more money out of it, because that's just the way that this game works. Let me look at the recharge. Maybe it was on the recharge, but I kind of doubt that. See, just polished scrolls, gem packs, Yin chakra. Yeah, doesn't look like it's anything for Kaguya here, which is unfortunate. But yeah, so this is distant protection, and it's one of the more powerful combination cards actually. I'm looking really hard for the passive skill for Kushina, but it doesn't look like I can use it just right this second, or even find it. Nagato, okay, there we go. Let's see, skill, passive skill. So looking for the Kushina passive skill, passive. Sun protection. Hobi technique, Tenso's Jinjuriki, Susanoo complete form. Oh yeah, so that icon, the one that was shown for Kaguya a few minutes earlier, for her unique skill, the debuff, the Tenso's silence debuff, I suppose it could be called. No, I think the Eternal Tsukiyomi debuff. Yeah, there we go, that's better. The Eternal Tsukiyomi debuff, that one, it can only be. There is no defense against it. The only thing that can defend against it is Zetsu himself, and also Sasuke with the complete Susanoo. That's the only thing that can stop it. Otherwise, enemy cards are just fucked, essentially. But it doesn't look like I have Kushina's passive, which I should. It should have come as part of the, what's it called? Part of the reward for, having Kushina Diamond. Let's see, Sage Mode. Value added spirit, demonic statue, mountain gale. Yeah, okay, maybe it's inside my backpack. Equip. Sometimes they like to put in Tan's coat. Sometimes they like to put in items and such inside. I mean skills and such inside of the inside of places that they really shouldn't. Like getting Ninja Dragon shoes. Where is it then? Oh, which reminds me, I'm gonna open these in a second. I was actually saving them so I could show them to you guys in a video. I'm at 8%. Battery. You really should get the charger. And charger is charging this now, hopefully. But yeah, it's not showing up. Damn it, that's unfortunate. Let me try to freaking find let's see, palm attack. Infinite Tsukiyomi. Oh, Renengan Madara. Then no, it probably won't work for Kaguya. Sealed model. Wait, what the hell? Sealed model. Huh. Heavenly Life. Water Formation Wall. Now, see, this is a skill I want to get for the 4th Hokage, but they haven't released it ever since they first released it. Way back in the day. Kuruma Mode, the 4th Hokage. Light read the slave, trader slave, continuous tool ball. Chain, yin seal, ending oppression. Soul body, Kamui, Obito, paper, spear. Lightning God armor, what the hell, where's Kushina's passive? Mountain of Flower and Fruits, that's for the 4 tails. 5 mountain jump, 5 tails. Monkey King size technique. Shadow neck binding, secret technique. Ultra weight, Chidori. Okay, adamantite prison wall. Oh, fuck, it looks like it's a active skill. What the hell? That's bullshit. That's an active skill. No, but it should be another passive skill. The passive skill that I was supposed to have gotten was supposed to be a different thing. Yuki Rebirth, Tsukiyomi Itachi, Black Thunder Release. It's supposed to have another name. It's supposed to, like, Stealing Star or whatever. Kushina, and then it says passive. God damn it, I'm gonna have to send a message to the devs for that, because I am missing my stuff. And it's ironic because I thought, okay, this is the first time that they've actually given me all my crap that I'm supposed to get, but they failed in that regard. Okay, so the 4 symbols, 4 symbol seal, dead consuming seal, causes ninjutsu damage attributed by ninjutsu to all enemies. Definite 20 in the front row, 2 rounds. High probability silent front row, 3 rounds, and probability silence the back row, 2 rounds. High probability opposite enemy suffers deadly damage, ignores the backhand. So this is actually really useful, because it does take care of the front row. It's gonna twine it for 2 rounds no matter what. And to give you an idea, And it also ignores the backhand, so that was unfortunate because I didn't realize that. I didn't have a curse seal of wrath on her, or well, them, essentially. Let me go ahead and put one on Minato, actually. Curse seal of wrath level 5, and this is the skin that came with Minato. Oh, hey, I got the young Minato and Kushina. That's pretty badass. Where is it? I'm gonna have to show that off, too. The Spiraling Super Flash Round Dance Howling 3 style. The Space-Time Spiral Serial Spheres is good, but the other one is better, to be perfectly blunt. But yeah, the skin is more badass, the other one. Wait, where the hell is my other skin? What the fuck? It's not here. This is bullshit. Bullshit. Oh well. So, okay, there we go. And move. I'm gonna move. Actually, gonna put him over here. Just cause. Skills. And change that. And change that. Nah, fuck, I changed the wrong one. Wait, actually, Yin Chakra is good. Because that's the most CP powerful one for Minato. And there we go, Genjutsu, yada yada. Taijutsu. I feel like a lot of my time on these videos is spent just trying to fucking get the correct bloodline, which is not an insignificant amount of time. Like, it really isn't that I spend just trying to get this crap correct. But okay, so here we go. Take 2, round 2. So let's see. So the 4 symbol style, and then Rasengan, and then a recovery eliminary. The 2 Rasengan, another 2 Rasengan, the Flying Thunder God, the Loving Pan, and then the Howling style, then the Rasengan, the 2 Rasengan again, the Flying Thunder God, and that's actually pretty fucking badass. Flying Thunder God, Loving Pan. Wait, oh, okay, yeah. So, the passive skill that I have on these guys, it's a Flying Thunder God, which makes them really, really powerful, actually. Basically, when they do a normal attack, they put barriers on the enemy, and that has a chance to reflect attacks back at the enemy. The true Flying Thunder God, Kunai, is actually really powerful, especially with that skill, because I only thought it would release it once, but it looks like it's releasing it twice in a row, basically. Another thing to consider is that this one right here, the Minato Kushina, not only does a very good amount of damage because of the debuff, which has a chance to kill the enemy, but it twines very, very hard, actually, if you look at it. Huh. Let's see. So, yeah, that's dead right there. Flying Thunder God slash Flying Thunder God. Yeah, these guys have this thing sealed up. I think it's only around 14. Do they win? No, they don't. Damn it. But yeah, this combo card right here, especially with Minato, like Diamond Reborn, gives it an immense amount of CP. Because Minato, I think Diamond Reborn goes up to 13 million, 12 million CP minimum. And because of that, this one obviously goes up to 12, 13 million CP, giving it enough CP power to be in more powerful teams. But the skills that it releases are really, really powerful. I mean, I think you saw that they released like what, 15? Not 15, like 5, 6 skills in a row. So let's see how he does against the Chubaku Tensei. So, oh shit. Rape him, why don't you? Rasengan, Rasengan. And then it knocked him flying, so that's even better. Flying Thunder God Slash, Loving Pan, Planetary Devastation. Oh yeah, dude, this card rapes pretty hard, especially for like normal, um, just normal stuff, like in the hero dungeon and all that. Like Death of Sasuke, for sure, just rapes pretty hard. Especially, like I said, because of that, what do you call it? Because of the flying knockback and all that crap. Stunning, sealing, flying thunder god. Yeah, this is pretty good. The only thing that I don't like in particular is that it's really only focused towards one enemy. Although, to be fair, if you were to use this up against like Kaguya, the damage Kaguya trial, this would be perfect simply because it ignores backhands. It can do a very stupid amount of damage with its ability to silence the enemy, and it actually has the ability to silence the front row, although I'm not quite sure whether or not that would be a perfect silence. So let me go ahead and try Confrontations Old and New. So let's see. Obviously it destroys that. And oh, it does damage to everybody. It's the one that gets the most damage done, like the fatal debuff. The one that gets that is the one directly in front of Kushina and Minato. Okay, so it rebounded back towards the enemy. So there is actually a difference between guided lightning and there is a difference between just the Shiki barriers. So guided lightning, what it does is it reflects the skill back after it's been done against your team, whereas the Shiki barriers just do the damage back directly at him basically. And that's actually pretty cool. They stole his ability, the Genjutsu stealing thing. That's fairly decent. Obviously, it wasn't able to win just this one time, but let me give it another go. It's all about positioning in your cards. And it looks like this has been won already. Recovery, Rasengan, Flying Thunder God. Oh yeah, it's already been won. That Rasengan does not disappoint either. It does a very large amount of damage too. Flying Thunder God. Yeah, this is great actually. This combination card is deadly, especially if you can get it with high CP with the only thing I haven't been able to test out is that passive skill, which I couldn't find. I probably just missed it because I am slightly tired. But yeah, it's still fairly powerful. Not the greatest CP wise. It's only 6 million, but when it comes to damage